that's it. Here at Calgary International Airport now. Getting ready to head on over to Vancouver and fish Chilliwack. And the weather has been really bad. Like, it's been 30 millimeters of rain pretty much every day for the past a week or so. So rivers are blowing out. They're doing about 110 cubic meters per second. I'm going to go out and hope for the best. I got the Chilliwack River to fish, which hopefully won't be blowing out too much today. See what happens. Fingers crossed. Could be a fun flight. The sun is just about to rise and fly over the mountains. It's a very cool thing to do. So, yeah. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed. Alright, that's it. Landed in Vancouver. It is very warm out. Super nice. It's raining. Like, it is coming in. Like, there's a field on the runway there. There's just like basically a pond. So yeah, it's warm. It's only drizzling, raining. Shouldn't be too bad. Now I gotta try to find a lift out of here and go to U-Haul or something. I don't know. I gotta rent a vehicle and then I gotta get to the river and I gotta go get a hotel room. And I basically from here on out is take it moment by moment. So wish me luck. I'm on the edge of the river and the rain has stopped for like a few hours. Like, the road is dry. So like the river. Okay, so that's like steel green. I don't know if you saw it. I don't care. I gotta go. All right, well, totally just hooked a lost steelhead. Like, man, that didn't take very long. Bang. Now, I don't think it was a massive steelhead. It might have been a big dolly varden. I didn't get any good look at it or anything, so kind of hard to say, but man, definitely felt like a steelhead. Big, heavy, hard head shakes, and didn't feel like a massive fish. It felt like a good fish, you know, as I say, but yeah, I lost it pretty quick. I hooked it, I sort of went, okay, you know, is this a fish? And it was like, yeah, this is a fish for sure. I'm not gonna go down there, I wanna go higher up. I was like, yeah, this is a fish for sure. About that thought went through my brain, and it was like, ah. But I've been fishing maybe an hour. The river should be blowing out, like it really should, by all standards. Everything I've read and everything I've been told and everything I look at should be like mud. Fishing chocolate milk, as we say. So anyways, I'm gonna get a little further up here now, and yeah, fingers crossed I can get another hookup. Let's get one in. That'd be cool. I don't know how many places that fishing has brought me where I've sort of had a moment of being like, wow. Like, you know, it's January 25th. Look, everything's all green. It's like warm out. This place is crazy.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Well, it's no steelhead. Still got him. Uh-oh, not gonna have him for long if I keep this up. Well, it's no steelhead, but it's a beauty of a dolly. Look at the size of it. What a beauty. I think it's a sea run dolly. It sure is shiny, but like fat. Look how fat he is. He was in here eating eggs. So I probably why he took the egg sucking leech. Yeah, beauty. Gotta love that. Well then, I'm just about the end of the day here now. I probably got about an hour of sunlight left, and this is the first fish I've actually gotten in a release before. You know, the river was supposed to be blowing out, and not a lot of people around. I think this is called the Warden's Pool here. It's a really beautiful piece of water, especially for steelhead in particular. And yeah, I got them just down there, and I'm kind of hoping there's a steelhead gonna move in here soon enough. So fingers crossed that's not the only fish that's in here, and yeah, hopefully the weather holds a little longer. Alrighty, well, it's warm out, but you know, 3 degrees is still not exactly boiling hot. So I found Warden's Pool. Really great piece of water. Got that beautiful dolly out of it, but no steelhead. It's still pretty bright out. Like, probably could go for another hour or so in this short time it is, but I'm pretty tired. I'm getting cold now. I haven't eaten since last night sometime. Oh, Jesus, almost 24 hours without eating. So yeah, I think it's time to call it quits, go find a hotel and stuff. And yeah. Hopefully tomorrow, hopefully it doesn't rain too much tonight. And tomorrow I'll get another good chance at it. And yeah. Cheers, have a good night, and keep watching. All right. I'm awake. Totally awake. And ready to do this. So, 6:30 in the morning. Think about hotels, you know. It's not quite sleeping in a work trailer and waking up to water in the face and almost freezing to death, and a little warmer here. So, make a cup of coffee now and hit the road. I had about a half an hour drive up to the top of the river and start at the top and work my way down. Hopefully it didn't pour out last night. I don't think it did, so fingers crossed. All right, so I'm fishing, and I think there's a Sasquatch over there. I don't know if you can see him right there. Sasquatch. Sasquatch in the trees. You see, I had Derek's phone. You see the Sasquatch? Oh my God. It's a Sasquatch! All right, well, that was a good morning of fishing. I didn't catch anything, but you know, it could be worse. I could be fishing mud, fishing chocolate milk, right? You know. So I got a recommendation to go down near Port Hardy. I'm gonna look it up. I'm not sure where Buddy's talking about. I'm gonna give it a shot though. He says it's good fishing down there. So it's warmed right up and it's brightened right up out now. The river's supposed to be coming down or coming back up. It's coming down now and it's clearing right up now, but it's gonna come back up this afternoon when the rain picks back up. So I'm going to chill, get something to eat, and get warmed back up again, and probably head out this evening and try to fish the warden's camp, although I'm pretty sure there's going to be people there. It is Sunday evening, but Monday morning tomorrow, so good chance I'll get a lot of these holes to myself tomorrow. So cheers and tight lines. And Port Hardy is on like Vancouver Island. It's like 600 kilometers away from where I am. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to go fishing. I would. I was going to do Vancouver Island actually, but apparently all the rivers are blown out. A lot of them are closed anyways, so. Alrighty. Well, I'm on the upper stretches of the Chilliwack, that of where you're allowed to fish, so. Just getting up here. There's definitely a trail. There's always a trail around here, but it doesn't seem like there's too many people around. Usually I've got like my bear spray and stuff with me. You know, you can't bring it on a flight, first things first. If I was driving out, I probably would have brought it with me, but I wasn't, so. I don't have any bear spray. And I thought, well, you know, it's winter, right? So, how many bears could possibly be around? Most of them would be hibernating by now, surely. So I just picked up a bear banger off the ground back there. So, either somebody who was just launching it off for fun, which, let's face it, I launch off bear bangers for fun all the time, or somebody saw a bear up here. And judging by the number of fish skeletons in the woods, I'm going to say this is a pretty common area for bears, so I wish I had bear spray. I got a knife. I just had a stick just then. I was walking along and I thought, well, if I get attacked right now, I'll just jam him in the eye with this stick as many times as I can. That'll be fine. Totally fine. Anyways, this is looking like a good piece of water here, so I'll just sort of pan around. So there's a big chute down there. It's a good 600-800 feet of unfishable water. And then there's a nice set of rapids just up there, and you can sort of see just right there there's a bit of flattish water, so go ahead and get up and give it a shower. I'll try and get up and around it so I don't spook it, but I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, man, I'd love to get one. Love to get one. Alrighty. Yeah. Another day of fishing in the books. Well, I better stop. I got my headlight looking right at me. So yeah, another day of fishing in the books. It's, I don't know, must be at least 5:30 or so. I'm just finishing up here now. No fish today, but the river was fishable. So that's better than it was supposed to be. Could be a lot worse. Another day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'm going to try to get down to this pool first thing. Hopefully nobody beats me down here. Day of fishing. I got a bit of a walk back through the woods now in just about the dark, so I'm going to call it a night and try again tomorrow. Walking in the scary woods, singing this song so that nothing does attack me. Not sure where I'm actually going. Really glad I brought my GPS with me. The scary woods. Word. All right, I'm up. I'm awake. Totally awake. It's like 5:30 in the morning. And I got up yesterday pretty early too, but apparently early wasn't early enough. So today I got up stupid early. Head on up. Hopefully I'll be Johnny on the spot. The river levels are sitting perfect. They're perfect. They're like 80, 90 cubic meters per second of water and 2,000, whatever it is. I don't know what the 2,000 stands for on the chart thingy there, but it should be a good day of fishing. So hopefully today is the day I get a steelhead out of the river. Not a lot of people are catching fish. You know, the run hasn't come in quite yet. The water's like 5 or 6 degrees, which is 3 or 4 degrees warmer than it needs to be for steelhead. So that's it, but I still haven't laughed. 6:30 in the morning. It's funny. This place looks a lot like it did last night when I left. Go figure. Anyways, I actually made it the first person here to my favorite pool. So that's a bonus. The Chilliwack River is definitely a combat fishing kind of river. And for those of you that don't know what combat fishing is, basically you're shoulder to shoulder with guys. You got 100 feet of river and you're going to have 5 people fishing it. I've been forced to get to this pool way earlier than I could ever actually fish it. So I'm stood here now, literally watching the sunrise and just waiting for the sun to rise. And it's really actually quite nice, you know. Look at the silver lining, man. But yeah, beautiful. Just waiting for the sun to rise now. Hopefully there's one sitting in that pool there behind me. All right. Well, been a pretty good morning. It's beautiful out. The conditions are beautiful. There's a few fish around. Still not catching anything. But he came in. It's a real nice fella. I had a great old chat with him. And he came in and dinged one right out of the hole. So I've learned a new trick. So around here is combat fishing, as I've said before. So guys will rush into fishing spots on you. So literally, like, you'll be stood up on the edge of a spot that you're fishing, like right there. And people will run down, chuck into it before you get a chance to cast a fly into it. And it's a really low move, right? You know, I don't own the river. They don't own the river. Nobody owns the river. Everybody can do what they like. To that point, I've learned that when people do that to me, like most fishers, they start at the top of the pool. What you never want to do is low hole people. And that's when you start fishing below them. Like, that's like the total, like, you never do that. So what I've learned to do is when people rush into a pool on me like that, and like some guys run, like these guys just recently, they actually ran out and around me to get down to the pool. So they got there first, sure. But what I did was low hole them. So I just stepped in directly below them and started casting. I'd rather say hello and have a chat and talk about the fish and talk about the weather, blah, blah, blah. But man, if you want to go doing low stuff like that, then I'm just going to low hole you. At the very least, say hello. Don't run past them. So that was hilarious. I've never actually had somebody run past me to get to a fishing spot. So must be a good fishing spot, right? Well, done for today. It's, you know, not pitch black. It's funny. I fished just about 12 hours straight today with just a little bit of sunlight left, enough that I could, like, you know, walk back to the van without needing a headlight. Still find myself being like, geez, you know, that's 25 minutes I could have fished. I haven't caught anything all day, but for some reason, that 25 minutes, that would have been the difference. I guess that's what it is, to be an absolute fanatic fisherman. Yeah, always chasing them. I had 2 or 3 pretty good hookups, lots of rocks. I caught the fanciest tree I've ever caught. Just the fanciest log I've ever hooked. It wanted to be a fish. Like, I thought for sure it was fish. I've caught lots of trees. Man, that thing felt like a fish. It acted like a fish. Anyways, you know, I wish I'd dropped my single-handed rod, really. I'd be putting on an egg pattern now, you know, sort of in a way cheating, you know, for the really avid fly fishers out there. It definitely feels a little bit like cheating when you put on an egg pattern, but I'm getting sick of catching nothing, at least not getting anything in. Now, a lot of people are losing fish right now. There's some fish around, there's not a lot, but the fish that are being hooked, are a lot of them are being lost, so I don't feel totally bad about it, but yeah, sure, I really would like to touch one. Tomorrow's my last day, and I only get about a half day before I gotta head back to the airport and fly out of here. So that's it, bye. You know, end of the day now, I suppose. I'm gonna go grab a bit of food and call it a night, and that's it. Thanks to anybody that's watching. You know, I really appreciate any support and stuff. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. Cheers. Have a good night. Alrighty, it is just Tuesday morning. That's it, bye. Few steelhead being caught, not many still known by, so I'm not hopeful for today. Still, bad day of fishing, better than a good day of work. So I'm gonna go out, have a bit of fun. A little drizzly out here this morning. Maybe this little bump of water will get some fish up into the river, and that's it. That's it. Still a good time. Had a great time. I'm still a little hopeful I'll catch one, but I'm not planning on having steelhead for supper. Can you hear that? It's pouring rain. So I woke up to a pretty serious amount of rain today. I'm soaking wet. As you can see, my bag is soaking wet as well. Funny thing about this bag. So I finally found some fly fishers on the Chilliwack. Found them. I was like, all right, awesome. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say hello, and I'm gonna ask them what I'm doing wrong, what I should be doing, and so on and so forth. And went to grab my knapsack. So I left it like 2 hours away. So I got back up here. Still here, man. Soaking, but oh my, I think I used up all my luck. I've only got till 2:30 to fish, and I got another hour drive back down, so kind of bummed. It's like 10 o'clock now, so anyways, wish me luck. All right, well, that's it. All done, man. Just got all packed up and stuff, got all my gear all ready to go, and on my way to Vancouver International now. Gonna fly into Calgary. Got a flight at like 7 o'clock, so yeah, it was a great fishing trip, man. I had a lot of fun. You know, I got a really nice bull trout out of it. I did hook and lose one steelhead for sure. Hooked and lost a couple of other things, but Lord knows they could have been rocks, but they sure felt like fish. So yeah, you know, all in all, a pretty good trip. I talked to a couple of guys downstream, and yeah, they're not catching anything. One guy said that he had fished 10 days straight and he still hasn't caught anything. So, you know, it makes me feel a little better to hear that, that's for sure. Now, you know, I don't want to hear of anybody not catching fish, but still makes me feel a little better. So anyways, but Chilliwack River kicked my ass again. To anybody that's thinking like I did that the Chilliwack River is a stock fish fishery and that there's all sorts of salmon and stuff that go up it and that it's going to be easy, and no, it's not easy. They're still fish. They're going to do fish things, and they're going to do whatever the heck they want. So, you know, keep that in mind if you're going to go out for the steelhead. There certainly can be good days and good numbers, but at the end of the day, it's still steelhead fishing. So, yeah, that's it, man. Cheers. Thanks for anybody that's been watching me. Don't forget, I got a YouTube channel, Fishing with Keir, just to show, you know, me getting skunked. And there's all sorts of other great videos on there, so check that out. And cheers, tight lines, and stay safe out there. All right, well, this trip has been Murphy's Law in action. So, first it was raining too much, then it didn't rain enough. Then the water was too clear. Then the landslide happened and it was too muddy. Got to the airport with minutes to spare coming back. The hotel was good, I had to rent a U-Haul instead of a proper car. And now, when waiting for my flight, this should be on it now, but apparently some other jerk plane hit my plane on the runway, and now they've canceled the flight. So yeah, I'm kind of just wandering around Vancouver International Airport. There's vouchers and stuff, and I think it's supposed to, yeah, they gave us a voucher, so they get me out of here at like 9:15 or something, but it puts me in Calgary at like 11:30, so yeah, too funny, man, too funny. But, yeah, could be worse. Better than a swift kick in the head.